Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we'll be going over the new monthly crate on the server, which is the Soul Crate. Now with this crate isn't the best crate that's ever been released, nor is it the worst. I will be going over each item with a little bit of detail in my personal opinions on it, just to go over it. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let's start off with the bonus items. So, first off, you have Celestial Plus rank voucher, which that alone, if you get it and don't have it, that's 1.5 billion or more. Depends on how good you are. Wait a minute, actually that's a lie. That should be close to 15 billion according to the value. Then you have a coin package, which that's pretty standard. You got your infinite block, which rumor is he just released all of the new items as infinite blocks as well. So that'd be really worth it. He's got a key package, which rabbit key, 2 furniture keys, 2 spawner keys, decent value there. A mega chest X, just pretty standard. The soul builder's wand, which is the same as the last few crates we've placed. Just different names on each one of them. You got the breeze spawner, which now this one is the new crate. Its drops sell for 2,200 a piece. Good money right there. Now for the best item, the soul shrinker. What this does is it lowers your player character all the way down to like a pixel. You can use this to build hidden doors. You can have so much fun with it. And the mega version lets you shrink down to literally 1 pixel. You will literally be invisible. No one will ever find you. So yeah, if you get these, you should definitely donate them to me, because these are going to be so fun. Now we have the dagger. So personally, I'm not a PvPer anymore, so I think this would be beneficial in PvP, but at the same time, I think it would cause... There's better items. Let's see. The Soul Revealer. Click to disable invisibility. This is more like one of those troll items. It has really no beneficial use, but it's neat. The Spellcaster. This is the same thing. It doesn't serve a lot of purpose. It's not really beneficial. It's just one of those items to fill the crate. Just another basic item. A few people will use it, but most of the time it's just going to sit in a chest. Not too beneficial. The Soul Morph. This one could be some fun. Try to collect 5 of your best friend's players' skins, and then you can transfer into them, and maybe you could steal their identity. Can we get some identity theft? We will see. The Soul Shears. Now this, definitely I see as beneficial, especially when you're trying to remove leaves off a tree farm or, off grass or whatever. This would definitely help clear that. Stat Tracker and Chat Tag. This ain't nothing special. They've been around forever, but it's nice to get a few of them every once in a while. The Permanent Fly. This hologram thing, you can sell the hologram voucher for 500 million, the chat tag for about 300 million. So, it's a little bit of money. Helps you if you're a new player for sure. Now the spawner pack, the win all of the soul bonus tab. You can sell the warden spawner for good money. The ravagers are worth the most. You have a silverfish and a grinder, which is absolutely amazing. And now you got your soul food. This would be an amazing thing. Infinite steak that fills your hunger in 1 bite. That is going to be a highly desirable item, especially in dungeons, because you have to eat so much food in dungeons. Highly recommend you get your hands on that if you can. 100,000 claim blocks, pretty nice. Sells for about 200 million. So, if you're going to use them, heck yeah. Soul Cap. Now this is going to be the end all of all miners. This is going to let you be able to mine instantly even while flying with most custom picks. So definitely if you're a miner, that'll be the item for you. Now let's look at the exclusive specialty gear. Let's start off with the Omni tool. If you ain't seen this before, an Omni tool includes every item that you see here except the armor. It's all in one, so one item fits all. It's the best item you could win in this crate, just because they sell for an extreme amount of money, and I don't think hardly one or two ever gets pulled. So if you get this, just know you've won. You've won the server. GG, you can quit happy now. Now let's go on to the Soul Mace. The most deadly PvP item that is ever going to be on the server. You can kill people in one hit using the breaches. Just fly up with the wind burst, land on someone, and crush them. Instant death. You will make so much money killing people with this. I hope that you get it and have a much better time. And I hope that you can murder people endlessly with it. We're going to do the armor last. So here we go. Here's where the opinions and the values of things are going to change. So with this pickaxe, it is extremely similar to my personal one, which is the rabbit pick. Which, if you look at it, it still has the ability to change between Silk Touch and Fortune, which is an incredibly useful item. So you can either farm stone, ores, and cobble, each differently. It makes it much more versatile. And considering this pick also does it, that's going to make it so much greater. And with this one being able to increase your mining reach, you will be able to do so much with it. Because instead of just having to fly into a wall to mine, you'll be able to fly. If you have this and the haste item, you'll be able to just mine and fly in a straight line and never hit the wall. This is going to be the end game pickaxe right here. If you can get this, do not sell it ever. This is going to be so beneficial. Now let's move on to the shovel. So this has a very similar feature to the pickaxe, but I think it's got a text issue because it says all ores mined are doubled. That is a error. We should see. I already found a bug. Let's tell Mr. Staff Boy here to fix it. Stating maybe they'll fix it, maybe they won't. Who cares? So overall, it's just a cool item, but nothing too special about it. Now you have the axe. So is the axe beneficial and useful? Yes. Do I think it's the end all of axes? No. I mean, you can increase your block distance. You farm furniture keys while PvPing, which who cares about furniture keys anyways? Are they cool? Yes. Are they worth much? No. Some furniture is kind of nice, but beneficially you'll never see a big return off of it. So pretty cool, but nothing too special. And the shield. The soul shield looks mean, has good enchants, 10% chance to knock back enemies and give slow too. Pretty cool ability. Triple crouch to launch a barrage of wither skulls. I don't really see that ever being useful in PvP, just because of kind of how lag server works. You'll probably never hit somebody. But the chance to find breeze spawners when voting, just to put it in your hand, vote for the day, then put the shield away, the chance of getting one of these is going to be mega good. Let's move on. The soul rod. So instantly, chance to fish up sea animals and send them into the sky. I assume that's so they go up and they land and die. Chance to fish up breeze spawners. That's going to be a god tier fishing rod. I mean, this is the best fishing rod because the items that you can catch, them breeze spawners are going to sell for 6 to 7 to 800 million probably for a while, and then they're going to jump down probably to about 50 million at the most, or 500 million. My bad. So definitely worth getting and maxing out. Common chance to fish up bone blocks, just a filler item, quite useless. Built-in crab cooker, so it's automatically going to kill every crab you catch. It works about 80% of the time with most fishing rods. Sometimes you still have to kind of look at the crab die. But to catch 50,000 fish to unlock a custom message. Now that should be very interesting, and I can't wait to see who actually gets that. Alright, so let's see. Now we've got the Soul Hoe. Now, here's what I see with this. This is going to be a major game changer only if you get the Mega version. Because it'll automatically go in your inventory. It gives you speed too, so you can move. And the Mega, will give 100% replant. So when you max it out, because it doesn't say how far you can increase its reach. So definitely probably like max of 3 or 5. So you'll be able to literally harvest an entire 8 thick block row of crops in one pass. You are going to make so much money, it's not even funny. Now, do I think that this is going to make farming revolutionary? I actually do. But it's going to take so much investment in order to make it a Mega Soul Hoe. So, I'm guessing there's probably only going to be 1 to 2 to 3 of these created by the end of this month. So, hopefully if you manage to get your hands on one, don't let it go. But remember, if you don't manage to get all the items this month, we have a coin market that randomly puts items into it every week. If you don't have it now, you can always bid on it later. So don't forget. Alright, now we have a Soul Wings, which is the item that is right here. Definitely incredibly worth. I am disguised as a copper block. I don't know why I'm disguised as a copper block. Undisguised. As you can see, this is going to be dope. Highly recommend you get it. Now, where was I? Now we go to the bow. The bow is not special. I don't think it'll be utilized very much. It's just a standard bow with a couple options. If you use it, good on you, I guess, man, but it's not for me. Now let's look at the sword. The sword looks absolutely amazing, but from a PvEers aspect, it is definitely not worth it, in my personal opinion. I mean, furniture keys, like I stated earlier, they're a cosmetic item. You're going to get something you can place in your house that's nice and cool, but in reality, it's not going to be beneficial. You know, in the long run. I mean, crouch click to select a negative potion effect. Most items people use now removes potion effects, so it's not really going to help you. Alright, chance to spawn cobwebs at your enemy's feet. For PvP, I mean, yeah, you get to trap someone and you can waylay on them like crazy. So, just like that, you could trap them and kill them. So, I mean, that might be well worth it. Now, if you look at crouch click to give all enemies and players in a 5x5 radius slowness 4 for 5 seconds. That is absolutely crazy. But you get slowness 2, slow fall, but strength 2. So basically, you're going to give whoever's in your area a major debuff for 5 seconds, but you're going to cripple yourself just about. And any player who's just out of that 5 area can now just destroy you. But if that player you're using it on is, 2 blocks off the ground or 2 blocks away from you, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to hit them, but it's going to hit you, and now they can turn around and probably kill you. So overall, do I think the Soul Sword's a game changer? I think it's just going to cause a lot of people to die in PvP, but definitely worth putting on your wall as a decoration. Alright, so now let's get to it. Some of the coolest armor that's probably been released. The Soul Set. So, automatically, the armor gives Strength 2 with full set. That is absolutely amazing. The ability to add thorns, absolutely amazing as well. The ability to give extra Slayer points. So, each piece... Alright, let me rephrase. It only gives 1 player point with each piece. So 1 for the entire set. Is that as beneficial? Not really, but if you farm Slayer on a constant basis to buy the rewards, which I'll go on a video on later talking about Slayer and how useful it is, this set is going to be a game changer for you. Now, here is where my opinion starts to become biased. It is a massive bonus with axes. You're going to have a 6% damage bonus when using axes. Do I think that that's going to make a major change? It will, because due to this server's custom enchants, we have the ability to create incredibly deadly axes. There are some axes on this server's history that's been created that will just slay you in like 3 hits. Full protection for it, dead in 3 hits. Now you get that 6% bonus, you get strength 2 applied permanently, and you're just going to walk through and slay people like crazy. Now let's say you run into somebody who's got a massive hit. They hit you, you go down to half health in 1 hit, you just gained regen 2 that's equivalent of eating a notch apple. Now that is going to be amazing in PvP. But this kit seems to be more set up for running dungeons and being able to do Slayer, which neither one of those is directly PvP. So this set seems to be basically running for the PvPer of the server, which as you can see, this is the Grand Mace, which is pretty dope. I don't know why it's not green though. It could match a whole lot better, but we at last. Let's see. Now this is the armor set, you know. It looks pretty mean. Shield's pretty sick looking. Sword looks absolutely amazing. Too bad its enchants aren't as good as they should be. But before I forget, the exclusive items, I mean, you get a nice chat tag for your soulmate, external tags, soul eater, ancient soul, and gentle soul. You know, random chat pin, emoji pack, a breeze morph, and a breeze pet. None of them are incredibly special. They're just kind of filler. It's to give extra people more items. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it's just for some fun. But this armor looks pretty mean, don't you think? So with that, I'm going to end the video here. I hope you have a great day. And I hope my information helps you make better decisions so you don't waste your money and buy something you don't want. Anyways, have a great day.